Okay, this is a little video which I'll share because a lot of people may have had problems with this rim and tyre combination. This is a Vision FSA Vision 30mm deep, 18mm wide rim, aluminium. It's a clincher. It's got little recesses for the wired tyres. But with some tyres, a lot of tyres actually, especially the Continental non-folding beaded type tyres, there's a very tight combination, and it shouldn't be like this. And FSA, the wheel manufacturer, should have avoided this situation for whatever the reason. This is more difficult than it should be, but when you're on the road, you have to eventually remove and replace your tyres because of a puncture, and hopefully this will help if you know a bit of if you want a bit of technique. This is the way I found it's easiest. Can this be done without tyre levers? No, I've tried. I don't think so. I've tried various techniques of using ties to try and bring the bead into the well of the rim. And there isn't much recess, and I still have to use tyre levers at the end of the day. 3 tyre levers, and I've been using these Squab blue tyre levers that you can see there. They're very narrow, very thin, quite wide, but you can see there perhaps the little profile, and little delicate profile, which is actually quite important to get this this tyre back onto on and off the rim. So I'll just start with this. This hasn't actually got an inner tube in, but I'll still do it anyway. Starting opposite the valve there, insert the tyre lever tip right way around. Just lick the back to help it slide over the rim. Just hook that underneath the bead there, and another one perhaps 3 or 4 centimetres apart. That's a couple of inches, I suppose. And then another one, slide it along, and then together bring them slowly over, and these tyre levers just slide over the rim, and they're going to bring that over nicely, and they're superfluous. And hopefully you can just use one of those it's a bit awkward, just to finish that off, and you can bring the rest of that off the rim like that, all the way around. And that's free. So I'm now going to put in, you can see the recess there, and that's the Gatorskin, Continental Gatorskin tyre, which is actually a wired tyre, which is, in this case, 23mm wide, which is quite a common tyre. For replacing this tyre, this rim, I've got insert the valve. I've lined up right in there, but there's a bit of air in the inner tube, hopefully no punctures. Insert the inner tube evenly all round, hopefully there's no kinks, twists. To check that before I go any further. That seems alright. Start at the valve here. This is the FSA 30mm deep rim, Vision rim. I bought this from Planet X, but get it elsewhere. Make sure the valve is clear there, is free, not trapped. and say go halfway around the rim, placing that. Now what I do is I've got a bit of wire, copper wire, low stretch, insulated. I'm just going to put that around here to stop the tyre propagating as I get to the difficult bit. I'm just going to tie that onto there, so just clamps it in position. You can do this on the road, of course, just got to take that bit of wire with you. Now I'm going to carry on, put a bit of spit on the bit in the middle, the difficult bit. I'm going to carry on putting this bead into the rim, push that round. Now you get to the tricky bit, the last 6 inches or so. You've got to be careful that the inner tube's not going to get pinched here. This is the concern. So I'm just going to, got these tyre levers, which are the squab tyre levers. I'm just going to make sure there's no sharp edges on there. You use them a bit, they get little nicks. Not too bad. You can see that profile, the fine profile. Make sure you get them right around. Just hook that over the rim, just to start that off. Very carefully here. I do not want to trap that in the tube. Again, just work that round. It might be worth just licking the back of that tyre lever. Now very carefully roll that there. Next one, lick the back. Hook that over. Just put a bit of tension on it. Lick the back. Hopefully this will go. A bit more spit. Slide it bit by bit. More spit. Just a gradual process. The last one. Right, that's back in. Watch your eyes with the flying tyre levers. Untie that. Now the moment of truth. So we managed to do this without nipping the inner tube. I'm just checking there's no inner tube showing. That would be fatal. Right, let's put a bit of air in this. Right, we're getting pressure. That's it. Get up to about 8 bar in there, but tighten that up. I think we've done it. So that's my technique. Nothing special, just some good tyre levers, a bit of care. Hopefully we can do that on the roadside. Okay.